Thank you for joining us. It's Friday edition. This is Business Nigeria. These are the top stories we're tracking for you at this time. United Nations says Africa's growth to surge by 3.5% in 2024. Investment in Nigeria's agriculture sector declined in Q3 of 2023, lowest in 9 years. That's according to the NBS. Stock set to snap 9 weeks winning streak on Fed's repricing. On our interview segment today, two important topics. First, we'll stay with the alleged ticket racketeering amidst the extension of free railway transportation service till the 7th of January 2024. Yes, we'll hear from the NRC to know the position of things and what is happening with regards to this. There is an extension now, and many will still want to travel. On the flip side of the show, we will understand the position of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, that's IPMAN's position on price of PMS, that's Premium Motor Spirit, popularly called petrol, as NNPCL debunks any form of increase. These and more would be our focus on the show today, but some news making headlines before we get talking. The United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospects Report for 2024 says Africa's growth rate will increase from 3.3% in 2023 to 3.5% in 2024, while global growth is expected to slow down from an estimated 2.7% in 2023 to 2.4% in 2024. The United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospects, launched in New York, also projected growth for the least developing countries. The flagship forecast notes the least developed countries are projected to grow by 5% in 2024. Yet, this falls short of the 7-point growth target under the Sustainable Development Goals. According to the report, developed countries experience a robust recovery with low unemployment rates, notably 3.7% in the US and 6% in the EU in 2023, coupled with rising nominal wages and narrowing wage inequality.
Global growth for 2023 will turn out to be at around 2.7%, which is up from 2.3% that we were expecting in May 2023. But our forecast for 2024 is lower, down to 2.4%. In a nutshell, the world is struggling to get back to the 3.0% annual average from 2000 to 2019, representing years of subpar growth. Also, the better-than-expected performance for 2023 is chiefly driven by several large economies, notably the United States, but also Brazil, India, and Mexico. Overall, developing economies' growth remains pretty static at about 4% over 2022 to 25, a little higher for LDCs, but still well below the SDG target of at least 7%. While recent global trends in growth and inflation appear to be positive, there are significant differences across countries and considerable downside risks.
Meanwhile, a report from the National Bureau of Statistics reveals that Nigeria's agricultural investments declined in the third quarter of 2023, hitting its lowest in 9 years. According to Capital Importation Report, foreign direct investments in the agricultural sector dropped to $4.6 million in Q3 of 2023, a 95% decline from $95.1 million recorded in the corresponding quarter of 2015. On a year-on-year basis, foreign investments declined by 84% from $29.6 million in the third quarter of 2023, while the quarter-on-quarter basis investment declined by 53.6% to $4.64 million in the third quarter of 2023 from $10.01 million in the previous quarter. Amidst government extension of free train services till January 7, 2024, passengers at the Ebute-Metta train station have accused officials of the Nigerian Railway Corporation of engaging in ticket racketeering, thereby tarnishing the credibility of the free train rides and undermining the government's efforts to provide free train services to the public. Reacting to the accusation, the managing director of the corporation, Mr. Fidet Ohiria, says any of his officials involved in ticket racketeering would be dealt with and made to face the law.
If you have something free, why should you go and meet to pay for it? So I will advise Nigerians, when government has given you something free, why do you want to cut corners? From day one, we have announced that get your ticket before coming to the station. Why coming to the station and put yourself under undue pressure and put the staff under undue influence? We will continue to educate our staff that it's always good to be upright, and we make scapegoat out of anyone that is caught. That is what I would say. They didn't know I would be here today, and I came, and you saw what happened now. So the issue, I would say Nigerians should always learn to obey the law. It's easier to obey the law